Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. It's Demetrio. Today I would like to talk to you about something that's kind of interesting is in terms of having an effective meeting. I don't know if you've ever attended one, probably you have, but if you're a consultant and you've been asked by a client to put on a meeting, or say you have a company, you got employees and you want to have a meeting, how do you run them? Having been in business for over 27 years, been a consultant for that time, I've kind of learned over the years how to have an effective meeting, and today I like to share. Actually, there's going to be 4 simple steps that I'm going to discuss today that hopefully will help you have an effective meeting. How many people have ever been to a meeting and you think to yourself, God, this is so boring? We've all experienced that before, right? Gone to a meeting, spent 30, 40 minutes in a meeting or more, and at the end of the day, you're like, wow, should have spent time in Alcatraz. However, had to be there. So, how do you have an effective meeting? First thing, have an agenda. Actually have a clear, defined reason for having people at the meeting. That's kind of standard, but a lot of people don't realize an agenda is very key. It kind of sets the tone, tells people what they're trying to deal with. So have an agenda. Second thing you need to do is, of course, be punctual. One of the things that we've done in the past that's been very effective is lock the doors after the meeting starts. And if people that are late, they don't get in. It's kind of harsh, but it sets the tone. We're here for a purpose, we're here for a reason, so be punctual. Very important. The third thing you need to do is, of course, when it comes to the agenda, is also define what the problem is or what is the potential thing that people are trying to solve. So have an issue, in other words, define what it is, and then from the agenda, set objectives. Now, when you set objectives, we use what's called the SMART objectives. SMART meaning specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time sensitive. So when we go through those objectives, you got to make sure that the first one, of course, being realistic. Can you realistically achieve that? If you can't, then why even bother putting that down? Measurable meaning that can you measure your progress? Is it something that you can attain, that you can measure against something? Or else how are you going to know if you're getting close to your goal? Achievable, again, is it there? Can you get it within the time frame that's allotted, right? Is it realistic? Saying to someone, okay, I want to do something within a certain amount of time and it's not realistic, they're not going to achieve it. So it's counterproductive. So make sure that those objectives are in what we call the SMART format. And the last thing that's really popular, and a lot of people don't use it, but it's very effective, is no chairs. Now, when I say that, it means everybody stands. What that does is it causes people to be alert, because if they sit down and say they get distracted, you're going to lose them. But if they're standing up and everybody's contributing, everybody's being part of the team, even what you may want to introduce is a little bit of stretching and exercise to get the blood flowing, you'll find they're more attentive. Otherwise, you could potentially lose them. Hopefully that helps. If you like what you heard in this video, please hit the subscribe and the notification bell, because I post hopefully every week. And if you have a comment, please share. Love to hear from you. Thank you very much.